All right, good morning and welcome to another episode of RoadFS Detail Memoirs. We are live from the Southern Detailers Conference. We are the welcoming crew. I'm Jody.
And I'm Puzey.
And this is the man, the myth, the legend,
Jamie Buchanan.
Yeah, buddy, man, we're super excited. We're waiting for the doors to unroll. So it's actually 9:01.
They're firing up cars. I can hear them in the other room.
Oh,
buddy. This is an unbelievable event. We're going to be bringing you stuff live all weekend long, so you get a taste of what it's like. If you're not here, just wet your whistle for next year. If you are here, you can watch our feeds and check out some really cool booths, products, giveaways. I don't know how many $1,000s worth of giveaways we got in this booth, but it's a lot.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people.
If you're outside waiting to get in or you're on your way, you got to stop by our booth, drop your business card,
scan the little
QR code,
go subscribe on YouTube.
We got goodies from RoadFS, Flex, Buff and Bright, Next Gen paint gauge, and
lots reflection artist pads from Buff and Shine. We got the Buff Bright stickers for your RoadFS. You got for Ryals. You got the flamethrowers. We got a RoadFS. Got a Flex PX80 and a RoadFS Nano we're giving away.
Look at that. The doors are open, man. The doors are open.
It's about to get real up in here.
So it's about to get real. So the crowds are coming in. We got, look at that. Got their cameras up. They're ready to go. They're filming on IG. It's going to be awesome. So, Jamie.
Yes, sir.
I just got to say, so Jamie came in on prep day with us, and it has been the funnest 2 days in the last month. Especially, you got to check out my personal IG. We had little comedy days of Jamie for breakfast. So,
good morning. Welcome to the Detailers Conference.
Yes, sir.
Coffee's on the left, whiskey on the right.
And make sure you register for all these goodies, man. We got some goodies for you.
Right here, or scan this either way, man.
Good morning, Revive. Good morning, UK. So we're super excited to have you. We are broadcasting live from the Southern Detailers Conference, the premier event of the year.
Hello, Amanda and Owen.
Good morning.
Welcome to the show.
We got everybody in the house lining up. Good morning.
Morning, guys. Good morning.
Yeah, we got some music going. You can probably hear it in the background. So we are going to be giving away live pretty much every 30 minutes goodies from Buff and Bright, Flex, RoadFS, Next Gen paint.
The flamethrowers. We got HTL Detailing in the house, all the way from California.
We got Daniel Gill in the house.
Dude.
We got HTL Detailing in the house.
He's a VIP, by the way.
What's this? I can't even read your logo.
Chris.
There you go. Get Todd. Yeah. We got everybody here. So gather around. We're super excited. We need to cycle around, have you guys in the booth. Come on in. We'd love to have you join us. So Jamie, you came in from North Carolina.
North Carolina on Thursday.
So I want to know who's the farthest away. So we're gonna keep track. Who's the farthest?
Okay. You got North Carolina.
We're from Boise, Idaho. We know Kimball's from California. HTL Detailing drove in from San Diego. He actually drove in from San Diego. Where are you from?
I actually perfect.
Kentucky. You're not very far away.
Right
That's
there,
all right.
man. It's all good. So it's gonna be super epic. So what's your name, Daniel? Cool, man. Nice to meet you, man. Yeah, we're glad to have you. So there you go. There's the handshake.
Yes, sir. Daniel, yes, sir.
So it's good. In fact, swing by later today. We'd love to learn more about you. So we just want to talk to people. We're going live all week and weekend.
Absolutely. And we'll be giving away stuff about every 30 minutes. So if you don't hear your name first, you'll hear it later. And if you're not here when I call it, I'm just going to put it back.
Glad to have you.
Jamie, good morning.
Good morning, Chris.
Yes, sir.
I'm with Thank you guys.
Absolutely.
Now we're excited.
Thank you for the podcast.
What's
I'm
your name?
Sarah.
Oh, Sarah.
Oh, Sarah, you're one of my
Finally
favorite
meet you.
people.
I'm glad you showed up. That's awesome. That
We're
is
so
awesome.
glad. Come on back here. Let's
go.
talk.
Get you on the thing.
All right, let's get over here. All right.
Sarah, you're one of our. You're always consistent.
Come
I
on
love
in.
it, man. Come on in.
So
This is Sarah. She's one of our favorites from the podcast. We finally get to meet you in person. Tell everybody where you're from and what you do.
I'm from Cave, Illinois. My full-time job, which is a job, is APS, but I do this on the side, so I wanted to become full-time pretty soon.
yeah,
Awesome,
she's
awesome.
working that hard. I mean, every week
Every week.
you are on the podcast.
I'm on, yeah, this is my favorite one. I'm on a lot of them, but I cannot miss this.
Oh,
Yeah, constantly learning.
Well,
That's
thank
awesome.
you.
That is so awesome to hear that. There's so many of them out there, and there's so many good people you can watch and learn from. And one of the things I see you doing is that you like soaking that stuff up like a sponge. That is awesome.
Yep, and I always look up who it is and get to know them and see where they're coming from, and it's always reassuring that something positive is going to happen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's really fun to watch. So Rod and I have been in the industry, well, with RoadFS for 12 years. And we get a lot of people like you that got your side hustle, but your passion is detailing. You're soaking it all in. And you're like, I got this big dream, and you're working towards it.
Oh, yeah.
And little by little, it's coming to pass. So
Yeah. Hopefully soon.
what's been the biggest challenge for you so far?
I live in a very small town of 250 people, so
Oh, that's tough.
customers is kind of hard to come by new ones because if we do a good job, it's just like, don't need it done right away. So
Yeah. But still, you're grinding it out. I mean, that's. I think that the thing about it is that's any kind of adversity, and you can overcome that and still see how to make it work and how to make the business happen. Then that's just going to help you when it does start coming in more. Because we know tons of people that have cars that are driven into their locations that have made a name for themselves, and then people will come in for that. So, that's awesome.
Thank you.
So we need to have you come back around later today, and we're gonna have you pick one of our winners.
Okay.
So just so you guys, I've mentioned it before, but this is huge. I mean, some vendors really stepped up and given us some really good goodies. And so we're gonna have Sarah pull one of the names out of the hat so the people don't think Rod and I are picking our favorites.
I know you got to keep your eye on me.
Because we've had people coming and trying to slip us some bills for the RoadFS Nano and the Flex.
That's a nice one there.
Oh, they're both beautiful.
Oh, I'd love to have that.
They're both beautiful. They really stepped up. So,
Well, we're really excited to have you. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. What training are you planning on going to?
Oh my God, I took all 10.
All 10?
Yeah.
Oh, she's
she
serious.
is packed, full house.
I feel sorry for Bob Myers. He's my first 2 classes, and then Mike Phillips 2 in a row. Gosh, and I got some IGL, I got PNS for tomorrow, a boat training tomorrow.
Good.
Nice. That is awesome.
That's awesome.
That is fantastic.
I'm in that one of their classes, so.
That's awesome.
great.
It's so exciting to meet you in person. Thank you for dropping by.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the podcast and everything you guys are doing.
Well, thank you. We're honored. I mean, it's really our pleasure. So yeah, well, thank
Absolutely.
you. So guys,
Come on down and get in where
please
Sarah's
come
at.
down.
Here.
Yeah,
Right.
it's going to be super fun. So yeah, thank you. So guys, we're waiting for Big D. Big D is
He's on
supposed
his
to
way
come and give us the intro, the official launch of the event. So, oh, look at this. We have 2 more of the ladies of detailing. We have Jennifer Turcotte and Bernice Berry standing outside the booth, and they're just amazing. Oh, Jennifer, do you have some goodies for me? Oh, yes. Give me some of those goodies. So, you need to come by our booth, too, and pick up one of these. So, this is from Jennifer Turcotte. She's got her own product line, her first product from ITL, and I'm telling you, she's put it through the paces. If it's got Jennifer's name on it, you need to get it. You need to get it. So come by these cute little cards. It's got a QR code. It will take you right to her Instagram.
Yep.
Give you all the details about her brand new product. You have a problem with door jams? She's got you covered.
And I've seen some reviews on there yesterday. Even somebody was putting this stuff on there, and they really liked it, man. they're really impressed with the product. So, you got to check it out. There's a lot of people out there that have got products, but Jen's, somebody that actually does this stuff for a living, and to put her name on that's a lot for a detail to put their name on a product, because that product has to perform and then their name's on the line. So
yeah, I love
to do that. That shows a lot about the product and the testing and everything.
Yep. I love it.
So pick one of these
she's
up.
actually going to be here tomorrow with some of the products. We're going to talk about it. So we're super
Sarah will have
excited
to come by too, because all the women in detailing, we'd love to have the ladies come by, because it is, it's a male-dominated industry, but some of the women that are here are just absolute rock stars, and we know several of them, have them on the show, and love to have them. So we're glad to have you in that mix as well. So
yeah, you need to go meet these two ladies.
Step up.
You got to go meet these two ladies, because these two ladies are legends.
Oh, yeah.
So yes, you are legends.
You are
Gary.
See, it says right there. You're a legend.
Good.
Awesome. Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much.
Yep, absolutely. You should go talk to those guys for sure.
Bernice, good morning. Come on in. Come say hi. Come say hi. So I'm
Yeah,
going to
Bernice
straight up
Berry.
tell you, this is Bernice Berry, luxury.
Pure luxury.
Pure luxury. I was at it backwards. That's the dyslexia.
It's okay. I got dyslexia. I totally get it.
Oh man, well welcome. We're super excited to have you.
Nice to see you guys again. What's going on? What's
Yeah.
the latest and greatest?
Just the industry where it's at today, I think everybody sees that it's growing. We had a little blip last year,
Yeah.
but as an industry, I think we're solid. I know there was a lot of fear and trepidation at the beginning of last year, but then it came on strong. I don't know about your company, but I know I've heard good things that you guys did well. So
Well, during the winter months, December, January, February, they're really pretty slow, and I take my vacation, and the husbands and I, we take off and do something crazy.
Yeah, it was nice to meet your husband too. You brought the man. He's
I
got
did.
serious guns, man.
I did. But no, we were so busy. Normally I make a good amount of money during the summer, July, August, and September, and sometimes June. This year, wow, my December, January, and February surpassed last year's summer.
oh my goodness.
And summer's
Wow.
super busy is because of the temp. It's so hot in Arizona. It gets above
Yeah.
106 degrees and crazy.
Morning.
Yo, good morning, Arnold. How are you, man?
I'm
to
good. How are
see ya.
you?
Good morning, Arnold. Good to
Nice
see
to
you.
meet you.
It's my wife,
Brother.
Missy.
Good
So
to see you.
nice to meet
Hi,
you.
how are
So,
ya?
Make sure you get your name over here.
That's
scan
right.
this, and you go subscribe to the YouTube.
so
Either
did
one
I
of
hear a
those,
rumor
whatever
you have a
want.
product coming out too?
I have Glue Off. It was developed in 2019.
Yeah,
Tinting and detailing is what I do, and I could not take the adhesive off the back window where the lines are. Too many guys just take a razor blade, take it right off, and they ruin the heating elements. So for many years, I've been tinting, 30 years now.
Yeah.
I thought, I need to fix that problem, because I hate sitting in the sun. Scrub. Yeah, well, I don't use a razor blade, 'cause I don't want to replace
That's what
anyone.
most
We're
people
just
do,
yeah.
right? They're
we're
like
live
that.
all weekend, so we're just going to be
So
recording this thing. We're
That's
just giving away
awesome.
the.
So where
we're
do
doing
people
some of
find
the
it?
awards.
You
Giving
can
away
find
all
it on
these products,
ITL,
one every 30 minutes.
or you
so.
can find it at my shop.
That's awesome. And you're in where?
I am in Chandler, Arizona.
Chandler. So there was something that you may have missed. She said she's been detailing for 30 years. I mean, that is epic. That is absolutely epic. 30 years in the industry. And if you haven't checked out her interview of RoadFS Detail Memoirs, I'm telling you, it is an amazing inspirational message. I mean, it just, every time, I mean, she has been my favorite guest of all time on the podcast. Hands down. I mean, mad props. I want to stand up and cheer and celebrate. That's awesome. So I hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for swinging by.
My pleasure. It's always a
We
pleasure
brought
talking
friends
with you
too,
guys.
so you can meet
And
them in person,
I hope you guys have a great show.
Oh yeah, we just like having fun.
Yeah,
So
you get to
come by the booth because it's going to be fun. We'll put you online and it's going to be amazing.
Come see it at our booth also, right across from ITL down the middle aisle. We are Pure Luxury Training Studio.
That's
See you
all.
guys out
Oh,
there.
all right.
See ya.
Let's go out down there.
Thank you so
Right up
much.
this easy
Oh,
back
See you.
door.
Hope you guys have a good
Oh, all
show.
right.
So, yeah,
Oh,
all
it's
the-
going to
all
be
the
great.
inside
I mean,
doors
it already
and
has
stuff in
been
the back
great.
as well.
Good to
Oh,
see
all
people.
Yeah. Look at Jamie and his big smile,
I know,
man.
trying to
Yeah,
be.
we had to
He's
figure
like
it out
trying to be all
ourselves. We got
cash.
class.
All right, Arnold, get back here. All right.
That's right.
Yeah,
We're gonna
no,
use
dude,
Arnold
we're so
Chapman.
impromptu. So we want to introduce you to Arnold Chapman.
Good morning.
Good morning. So tell us where you're from and what your company is.
The company is Elite Auto Detailing, and we are out of Dartmouth, Massachusetts. So it's a nice 15-hour drive at the end of the day. Yesterday.
Wow, that's commitment. Now that's got to be up for the long haul. And I think Hiram Lopez drove from California.
Yeah, San Diego.
So, San Diego, California. I think so far he's the longest, unless somebody drove from Canada. And Joel came from Canada. He may have driven.
Yeah, but I think he flew. That doesn't count.
I think he did fly. But
It's a lot of fun though to drive.
So so Arnold and I were visiting this morning, and I think this is something that a lot of small business owners struggle with. And you were saying, I've left my team behind, and I'm not sure if I've overloaded them.
Yeah, I kind of had a lot on the plate for her yesterday, so there was a little nervousness there.
Yeah.
You know, but not only that, since we opened the shop, I've never left anybody alone at it. I've never left the shop to even get something to drink with anybody in there.
Yeah, and
So it was hard. Like I didn't sleep Thursday night. The wife will tell you, I did not sleep one wink. I was basically, I might as well just nod my hand off.
so your wife didn't sleep either.
yeah, so that means you didn't get.
Oh no, she slept. Trust me,
Oh.
she sleeps through anything I do.
That's good. So how many years has that been where you haven't left the shop to anybody
Well,
else?
we opened the shop in December.
Okay.
So since December, but when we opened in December, we went to Florida for Christmas. So we just closed it down because it was the first month we weren't worried about it. But this time, I'm like, man, I'm leaving somebody in here alone. But she did great. She did all the cards we needed done. So it worked out great.
That's awesome. So
It's hard to leave that shop behind, but you got to have good people to do it. We brought one of ours with us, Ben. We'll bring him on here later. I don't think anybody's ever seen him on camera, but Ben's been a good friend of mine for these guys have for sure.
When
But
we opened up the shop, she had talked to Ben initially. She was the one to do the Zoom call with him, with the software. So
that's awesome.
yeah, Ben is fabulous. He's one that we could trust when we're away from the shop too.
yeah,
So.
he's awesome. I talk to him almost every day.
So what are you planning on doing as far as training while you're here?
Mostly paint correction stuff, because I think no matter how good you are at it, you can always learn something else about it. There's always different things that, even from other detailers that I just talk to on Facebook and stuff, you know, every now and then you learn a different pad combination you may not have thought of. So there's always, I tell you what, I don't care how good you are at everything. There's
Yeah.
something you need to learn. You
Right,
know,
yeah.
there might be a different way of doing something that you don't even think about.
Well, you can learn from some of the best. I mean, you got Mike Phillips, you got
Keith
Justin
Duplessis.
Lovato, Keith Duplessis, Prentice St. Clair. I mean, you got some of the real people that have been in this industry for 100 years that really, and they love to train people, and they're really good at it. I mean,
Yep.
Mike Phillips, can give you a little correction here or there just by putting his finger on what you're doing and explain to you. We've had some really unique opportunities to do that where, you're surrounded by these guys and you think they're just going to hammer down on you.
Yep.
And, you just see a finger come over and they put it on the pad and a little more pressure here. And that's real gentle training that gets you into mindset, that lets you do it hands-on. That's what this conference is all about, is hands-on training. So we're going to go through some of those trainings and videos some of them later on and be able to show people what they're missing if they're not here and what they can expect to see next year if they come down. So we'll love to hear your feedback after the show and do some follow-up with some folks to see what they think of the type of training we're doing. 100% detailer focused. There's no other industries here, and then that's the whole idea for doing this. So
Yeah, one of the things you just saw me look at my phone real quick. So I just got a text from Chris Woolman, who is in Boise, Idaho, with Sydney Breguin from iWash Auto Detailing. She has a car show. There's going to be a reveal at 12:30. We will be broadcasting live to Boise and tapping into them. So
doing a little simulcast thing, and it was really, really honored to have this car revealed. It was going to be like an America's Most Beautiful Roadster. And they're actually revealing it to us 2 hours earlier than they're revealing it to the rest of the world. So that's going to happen live here. Really appreciate the team back in Boise from PNS Detailing Products. Sydney from Eyewash Detailing, and from Detailing Success, Chris Woolman and Rennie Doyle from the training center. That, you know, they're allowing us to do this simulcast to kind of bring two events together. PNS had to split duties this weekend, and so they couldn't have everybody here. They had to have some people there and here, and they, you know, they made that decision to do that. So that's really awesome. We appreciate everybody that's here live and the people that are watching at home.
So one of the things, as we've mentioned before, we have tons of giveaways. So what I'd like to do, since it's almost 9:30, I want to do our first one. So let's give away a Buff Bright. What is wrong with my mouth, man? Buff Bright for real and a torch. Do we have the torches out? All right, there we go. So we're gonna let Arnold go over there and pick a name.
So we got one of the torches, one of the flamethrowers, and then one of the for reals right here.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna grab this basket here.
So somebody's gonna get some goodies. So who is our first winner?
Pick mine.
Pick yours. All right, let's see. The nice thing is you can enter more than once. So Prentice St. Clair.
Prentice St. Clair, you have won. We got your name on the two gifts you got. First winner of the show, Prentice.
Yeah, and when he wrote this, I'm like, who is P. Brent? He goes, it's me. I'm like, okay, I'll remember. That's funny that he's our first winner. So,
hello from Florida.
How are you?
Hey, Timmy, how's it going, man? We'll get you some stickers, brother. We need to get your address. We'll send them off to you. Tell me how many you want.
yeah, well, thank you so much for dropping by, man.
It's nice to finally meet you too.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
It's
good to see
like
you in person,
we've
man.
talked on phone and Zoom and everything else, and done a podcast together, but never met in person. So that's the amazing thing about technology these days. We can have a connection without connecting.
That's great. You know, like I said, I think this is good for the industry. It's an industry that needs to be, like we were talking about last night with the IDA. A lot of detailers are opposed to it because it's forming standards that we all have to abide by. Guess what? It's needed. It's an unregulated industry that needs some regulations because, like we've talked about, the guys in the shop that automate, they're what we call a car wash. Literally, you know, every detailer they're gonna all cringe when they hear this one. So they asked me one day to come over to show them how to clean tires and rims. They're using a toothbrush on the rims. Then they're trying a brand new Maxima. You know the plastic water blades you use for the windows? The squeegee?
Yeah.
They're scraping down the sides of the car with it.
Oh man.
And now I'm just watching. I'm like, wow, I'm going back over to my shop. I'm out of here.
Yeah, no,
Well, that's almost as bad. I was in Walmart the other day, and I was filling up my gas, and literally the guy went over, pulled out the little squeegee to clean his windows, except he went over and cleaned the rims of his car. Got that all done, and then he did his windows.
well, you
I'm
know,
like,
those
oh
things
my
need to be
God.
cleaned, you know.
I die. That's good. We sit there laughing at these guys all the time. We've seen cars come out of there that look like they went through a car wash 50 times in a row. I'm just like, did somebody pay for this?
Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
that's really the beauty of this conference, right? There's so much training. It is all day, every day for 2 days. Mike Phillips, we have Nate Warren here, Keith DeBlessy,
Ben Ellsworth.
Ben Ellsworth
Ben
from
Ellsworth.
RoadFS is doing the
But
training.
it's also a great opportunity for like smaller detailers to meet other detailers around the country, learn from each other how, you know, because there's always something that you can learn from everybody.
Yeah,
figure out.
that's
you
the
know.
key is you can learn something from everybody. You got to take the pieces that work for you.
Yep.
And, you know, pick up a training that you never thought would be valuable. And I can guarantee you somebody's going to go into a training and they're going to find something valuable out of it.
Yeah.
And these are packed. So go do them, you know, sit in on them and then, you know, let other people know about them because that's the only way we can get the industry to rise up is if everybody gets to that level. So.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to a guy up in New Hampshire, another detail shop, and we were talking about there's nothing like this for the Northeast.
No.
So we've talked about possibly trying to get together and do the same thing up there. Try to bring all those guys together, get everybody together, all become better for the industry, make our industry better together.
So a good place to start with that is an IDA meet and greet. So I'll throw in a plug for the IDA right here is that you know, the IDA has meet and greets, and they'll help you put one together, and you can have one in your area. And really, to host them, you get other detailers in your area that may have viewed you as competition and will show up, and by the end of it, you're friends.
Yeah.
And they're fantastic. It's a great networking thing. It's good to talk about what you do, techniques, and what you've done for training and how you handle this. And they always end up going longer than they're planned. Every one I've been to, every single one I've been to has been fantastic. You know, people didn't think they were going to have 5 people, had 50 people show up in their shop. So, you know, get with the IDA, get a person in your area, and put together a meet and greet. I do know that the IDA is having some virtual meet and greets to kind of ease back into it for the rest of the year. Myself and Keith Plus are going to be hosting those, and we don't even have dates yet. We know there's going to be a virtual meet and greets to get people together, at least, you know, get some faces with some names and some stuff like that. So.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you so much for dropping by, and I'm sure we will see you the rest of the week. You are our first
Prentice,
winner,
you're our
Prentice.
first winner.
Come on over here,
There you
buddy.
go,
Come on
brother.
over. So, thank you, Arnold. So, congratulations. Yay! Mom! So, Prentice is our first winner of the event. So, congratulations.
Got my fur eel, and I got my Buff Bright flamethrower.
That's right.
Right.
And I think we need to give you a RoadFS skin as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you just go over
My
there.
my skin is pretty flexed out already.
So yeah, we have some flames, some electric blue. I mean, they're awesome.
One of those for a RoadFS.
Nice, thank you.
Yeah, no, we're excited to have you. Now you're doing a bunch of training. So what are you doing on your training?
Oh, not a ton. I've got 3 classes today. Well, it's not classes, but it's demo on the new Legend coating from P&S.
Awesome.
So it's 10:30, 12:30, and 1:30, I believe, something like that. And then what else am I doing? Tomorrow we'll do interior stuff. And if you struggle with interiors, you've got to come to this. Because we're going to demo the carpet system and the express interior. And the products really make it a lot easier.
They absolutely do. I mean, one of the things is that, you know, a lot of people in the industry complain about products being a lot of hype, but the carpet system from P&S is fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, you can take some nasty stuff. We've personally done one-day trainings and with Rennie and Bob and down in Utah at my boy Brigham Salazar's shop. And we did some really nasty interiors, and that stuff was amazing. I was absolutely impressed with the light tan carpet, one of the worst ones in the world. And the system works, you know. So take some of these trainings, go check it out.
Even you know, you got your sport cloth on your minivan, your soccer mom van, and it just kills it. It just kills it.
Yeah, my wife wanted to pay to have somebody come in and do our sofa, and no, Carpet Bomber took it right out.
Yep.
Right.
That
Well,
thing was.
I'll
She's
tell
like,
you.
I can't believe you did that. I go, no, P&S did it.
Yeah. I'll tell you, Terminator's the magic stuff for me.
Yeah.
Carpet Bomber is similar to your traditional carpet cleaning chemical, but the Terminator gets the stains and the spots and the stains that don't clean out.
Yeah, and I didn't have Terminator.
Yeah, the system works. The 3-step system and the interior stuff, it really works. And then the tips and tricks that you can learn about, you know, there's just a few things that you can learn about using a wool mitt on the interior versus.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, you got to take the training.
Maybe I should come to your training. and
Oh
learn that.
baby, it's some good stuff.
I know the wool mitt trick. You mean on the panels, the plastic panels? Yeah, that works pretty good. I'm a fan of, and I'll be showing, I've got a special green brush that I use, body brush, on the inside, and then one of the scrubby pads works really well. But that's a valid option as well, too. At some point, it comes down to personal preference.
Yeah, it does.
It really does.
Right.
And neither one is wrong. It's just that's what I like to use.
Yeah, and I think that's an important note, right? I think one of the advantages of coming to this event is you're going to learn from so many professionals here.
Yes.
And there's something that, whether they're teaching a class or just networking, you can learn something. Bring your question and somebody will have the answer.
So the RV questions you have, you can direct those directly to PNS, but absolutely it works in interiors and that. And they, you can buy it in any size. You want 5 gallons of it, you can do that. But definitely in an RV. I don't know why anybody ever put carpet in an RV in the first place. It's nasty.
Because it's got to be like home.
Yeah, well, it's going to clean it up. So
got to give us something to do.
That's right, man.
That's right.
Well, thank you so much for dropping by. We have you coming by officially tomorrow, and he is our first winner.
We'll
of the
put your name
weekend.
back in there for the big drawings of the 2
Right.
polishers.
What's the name you got on there?
It's
P-Ren.
Ren.
Yeah. So
Some people call me T-Pren because I'm transparent. Like, you're just trying to make money in this industry. Yeah.
Yes, I am.
And if I can make money helping you make more money, we all win.
That's right.
Call me
Win for
transparent. I
everybody.
don't care. You guys are great.
Well, thank you,
You
man.
guys are great.
We're having a great
How
time.
come now, okay, like you're on this side of me, but over there you're on
That's right.
that side of me.
Wait, it's all magic. It's the magic of the
It's
camera.
the
my
magic of
friend.
the camera. So,
Confusing to me. See you guys.
all right, man. Thank you so much. Congrats again. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We're waiting for Big D to come around to give us. To come on. Thank you guys for joining us. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We may even figure out a way to give one of you guys that are listening a prize. So we'll have to figure that out.
We'll figure it out.
I'm sure
We'll
can
make
figure
it
out a way
happen.
to
We
do
got
it.
enough stuff here to give to everybody. So.
You guys have a great day, and we'll see you in about 10 minutes. See ya.